Hey guys, it's your best fight friends. I'm Kelsey. That's Rachel. Rachel, Showtime Boxing let loose a slew of awesome fights that are coming our way, which is great because all the boxing fights we've had thus far since COVID have been they've been pretty much trash fights, which means one guy's a heavy favorite. It's better than nothing, but one guy's a heavy favorite, another guy is the big underdog. We've got some great fights. My favorite one, I think, is Gervonta Davis taking on Leo Santa Cruz.
We've all been following Gervonta Davis, right? New contender, like really proven himself inside the ring. Now, Leo Santa Cruz has been around for a long time. And I remember when he first, it was like, oh, yeah, it was people, I was super excited about him. People were super excited about him. And then it kind of just fizzled out. It reminds me of somebody like Gary Russell Jr. There's these people who come burst onto the scene and everybody's so excited, and then it's like,
I think Leo Santa Cruz, he ended up he fought Carl Frampton twice. He split with Carl Frampton. But we thought by now we would have seen Leo Santa Cruz in more fights. He fought Abner Mares, I think twice. Those were good fights. Mm-hmm. But I mean, when he burst onto the scene, we thought we were about to get a whole slew of fights. Yeah. Kind of the way we got with Marco Antonio Barrera, Juan Manuel Marquez, Manny Pacquiao, Aaron Morales, that type. We didn't get that. Gervonta Davis is undefeated as southpaw. He's won titles in 2 different weight classes. Yeah. These guys have both won titles in different weight classes, and now they're going to go up against each other. I think that's a great fight. I think it's an important fight, and I think that Gervonta Davis particularly has a chance here to prove that he is this generation's it fighter. I think he has that ability. I think he has that mindset, and now he needs to go and prove that he can be that.
I actually think it's kind of a big deal for Leo Santa Cruz to have to take this fight and do it, because Gervonta Davis is legit.
He's no joke. Yeah. Well, and
so this isn't just it's not like when Vasyl Lomachenko fought Orlando Salido, right? Everybody thought oh, this is going to play out this way. This is not that.
Yeah, but Salido won that fight.
Right, yeah.
So I think a poor example, Rachel. You're saying it's not like this.
I mixed up the things. What I meant is that they made a match with that, right? With a veteran and a young guy, and expected it to go one way, and it didn't.
Yeah, well, that exactly
is not
because
that.
Gervonta Davis looks like the real deal, just like Vasyl Lomachenko look like the real deal. Well, Leo Santa Cruz could win this fight, just like Orlando Salido did win that fight.
Right.
I think that, but that's good. I'm excited. Unlike that fight, I think it's more headed into it. At least I don't know. I think maybe it's similar. Leo Santa Cruz has been a world champion. He's one of the better fighters in boxing. He maybe doesn't stay consistently matched against the highest level of opposition, but you could say that about a lot of people in boxing.
Yeah.
And so hopefully that's what's happening now with this fight against Gervonta Davis. I love Gervonta Davis as a fighter, and I can't wait to see what he does in the sport.
Is this a better example? Floyd Mayweather, Canelo Alvarez.
No, because Floyd was favored in that fight. Floyd was favored in that fight.
Well, I don't know what I'm saying.
I don't know what I'm saying. Examples.
I'm saying it's not an extreme on either side. I'm saying I see it more being evenly matched. And although both fighters will come in saying, I'm going to win, both fighters, I think, would do well to have a healthy dose of reality regarding their opponent, which means Gervonta Davis could very well lose to Leo Santa Cruz. Leo Santa Cruz can't think as a veteran fighter with all the experience that he's just gonna run over this guy. I think it's gonna be very evenly matched.
Yeah, absolutely.
I apologize for poor examples.
Even if the odds makers have a guy, I haven't looked at the odds. I imagine Davis is going to be a favorite.
Yeah.
Even if he's a bigger favorite than you think he should be, it doesn't mean jack. I mean, there's been plenty of upsets, and go back and look at all sorts of crazy odds that have happened. I don't think the odds will be that big. I think Santa Cruz, the thing about Santa Cruz is he throws a lot of punches, and he can win a lot of rounds that way, and so you've got to really go and hurt him. And Leo Santa Cruz doesn't get credit for being a crafty boxer, and he's got pretty long arms. Gervonta Davis is the guy that comes and goes and gets you, but if he can't find Leo Santa Cruz, or if he's catching too many punches on the way in, it could be a close and competitive fight. I'm excited. I'm excited to see that boxing. I feel like what happened this morning at Showtime, at the Showtime offices. They went to Bleacher Report and they were like, they read an article about like 5 best things to learn from UFC, and they were like, you know what? Let's do this immediately. And they got everybody on a call and like sorted it out within like it published. My thing published at like 7 a.m. Eastern, so they probably had to hash everything out within like 15 minutes. And they got all these great fights lined up. You can maybe we'll leave a link.
But I mean, if they did that, then they didn't read your article close enough, because tight TV packages, the product, putting the product out there, that's part of the thing. I feel like during the pandemic, boxing, when it did come back online, like here in the States with us getting, a feed in or promoting the fights themselves.
That's PBC though. PBC hasn't really done it.
It's been boxing like 3 times a week. And I'm like, whoa, I don't have time for this. Who are these guys? I don't even know who most of them are.
Yeah.
And it's just like a waterfall. And I can't deal with that. So I hope Showtime just isn't doing that, just throwing like the kitchen sink at me. Spend some time on marketing, guys. Marketing.
Yeah, so maybe PBC, out of all the promoters, I think PBC wanted to be more like the UFC. They even named their thing PBC, like UFC. And I think that they've done probably the best job of trying to do that. And hopefully their slate of fights for this year, at least what we've seen, looks better than what we've gotten from them in the past. I'm excited about it.
Okay. All right. I'm excited
definitely looks better than the top ranked cards on ESPN that Rachel just talked about. Yeah, definitely better than those.
And you guys look better than anything. So please like, comment, and subscribe.